Reporting live from the Republic of Cyril Ramaphosa, this is your boy Postman, and you're tuned into Post and Diary. And as you may know, every day is a good day to get a delivery from the Postman. And of course, if this is your very first time tuning in, please kindly like, share, subscribe, comment, do whatever is necessary to engage with content. Rapper from KZN, sometimes claimed by Pretoria, Tyson Sybateli has released a brand new EP titled Present. And the singles that were out, or the lead singles from the project were, of course, or the singles leading up to the release of this project rather, were It Worked and No Comment, which featured Tato. So this is a listen under 30 minutes, and it comprised of 8 tracks in total. Amongst the names that are featured on this project are Nanette, Ben September, Mochen, Sean Pyre, I'm joking, Sean Pyre, and of course Landrose. And the guys from the Sobering podcast were also involved out here. They were basically narrating, this project. They were giving context on the songs on this project, And on production, we have Michael Tui involved, we have Busa, and most importantly, we have Physique. The question who you feeling at the moment on the song Playing With Fire starts us off with low-cut piano hits and an intense bass at the back. And Tyson Sybateli kind of makes, a reference suggesting that he's Muslim. And before we know it, the My Bitch Bad raps are there. They were not left out. And he mentions that My Bitch Bad, like zero brim fitted caps. And I think for the most part, he's most likely to have fun performing that second installment of the song because it's really engaging. And it sets the tone for the rest of the project, to be quite honest. This might be out of context, but No Comment is actually because when you actually look at it, you'll realize that the length of the song is 2 minutes and 22 seconds. And the dog bark might be Tato Soul's new tag, because the first time I heard it was on Flo Jones Jr.'s Ulala joint. The joint is called Ulala. And Tato Soul's verse on No Comment, I think, is really in touch, with the bounce. It's in tune with the bounce. And he's actually telling niggas that he's not a bari. But most importantly, he also lets niggas know Guti, they should just kawana a little clever, they should just leave a clever. While R&B frontrunner / queen of R&B, Nanette, is featured on 2 Up. And over this Lal sample, she just gave her soothing vocal performance. And that performance on its own gave life to the song. And this was a different bag for Tyson Sybateli. And it was interesting to hear the chemistry on this joint. But also it speaks on Tyson's versatility as an artist. And as indicated by Tyson, the song is about girls. And he also says that white t-shirt and braids on you niggas. And that is how he pulled up on that No Paperwork freestyle. This is most importantly a love song. And I love it because it describes my love life. More so, the Sobering guys, or should I just say the Sobering, because those are my OGs actually. The Sobering podcast is arguably my favorite podcast in the country right now, like long form podcast, especially in the hip hop sense. The guys from Sobering just give clues on what these songs are going to be about. Just like when they say Betcha Fella on I Can Bet. And I think it's really important for me to just give them their flowers because the OGs just paved the way for this platform to exist. Shout out to Keats or Gabs, Fred Packer. Shout out to Mokhetwa, because those niggas just make it possible for such platforms to exist, And I think Posting and Diary is an extension of what they are doing out there. It's totally different, but, shout out to them for inspiring us and just giving us the drive to try doing different things for the culture. Because most importantly, what this platform is about is just trying to improve the culture, just drive the culture forward, most importantly. And I think the Sobering guys were the reason as to why I started this platform. The make of the song I Can Bet is crazy to me because it sounded like God was in the room when that joint was being made. And it would make sense because Tyson refers to himself as the God of this whole thing, while also making reference of Charlie's Angels. And I think this is the most played song on my playlist right now. I think it's the best song on this project. The tone of the song is lively and passionate, and this is apparent when Pretty Ugly comes in to glorify his own pen, and he compares it to the playing style of legendary striker Leslie Manyatel. And the only reason why I'm saying Leslie Manyatel instead of Leslie Manyatela is because there's a part where Pretty Ugly says, with the pen I'm Leslie Manyatel, and if your mate is a 10 it would be hard to tell. Rest in peace to Leslie Manyatela. He was a formidable striker, brought so many chest pains to Chiefs fans, and I think the transition to It Worked was also my highlight on this song. And in addition, check out that review because what a banger that joint is. And I must say that We Outside has a soft touch that is brought by Ben September, who actually sounded so good. And I probably speak for everyone when I say that homie needs to drop more music. And Tyson Sybateli briefly speaks on how life has changed for him in recent times. Nevertheless, Physique put out a tweet and dubbed the beat on Phone Hello as the hardest SA hip-hop beat of all time. Well, look, I'm not going to say he's right, but I'm not going to say he's wrong either. The song features Muchen, who stepped into the song and became the spark, just like he was on Barker Hines. Muchen actually goes crazy with these football references. And for me, it was an honor seeing Landros being featured, because the first time I came across Landros was over a freestyle he did, and it was over that Nasty C Shane Eagle collabo. I think the beat was Paris. And on this one, Landros has a cadence that is polile, and he just takes the stage just to let us know, or just to remind us to vote in 2024, because he's actually voting. But what he did here that's actually important is the fact that he took his time and he used this platform to remind the people to vote. Tyson takes it upon himself to let it known that he actually signs deals that he's on. He basically looks back on having to perform on stages where people were bailing attendance, the effects that loss has had on his life. But he also disagrees that rap is dead because no one has actually shown him the grave. This song plays as a roll the credits moment, courtesy of Tron Paya and the instrumentations, as the project draws to an end. This is a different project from Tyson. He was actually having fun with meaning on this one, and he has shown significant artistic growth since the release of previous projects. And I will understand, honestly, if this project is better than his next work, because I think this is a well-crafted concept, and the replay value out here is really crazy, especially with the help of I Can Bet, which is the best song on this project. And I think, to give credit where it's due, man, this project gets a 9 out of 10 for me, because yeah, Tyson is so good. Post in the diary room, please kindly like, share, subscribe, comment, do whatever is necessary to engage with the content. And before I see you on the next one, please comment who you would like me to review next, and I will see you on the next one.